Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is Ladybug, and it is very, very early. It's about 6:15 in the morning. Yeah, it's 6:15 in the morning, and I woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. So I am working on this portrait that I'm trying to get done, and unfortunately, this section has a lot of confetti to it, and so I'm having to hunt around for each and every one of these because I'm working on the number 3, and it is scattered everywhere, and so I'm having to kind of hunt and peck kind of thing. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a good day yesterday, and hopefully you'll have a better one again today. I'm looking for number 3. Oh, there we go. Found some. And yeah, for some reason I woke up and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I got up, got something to drink, that kind of thing, and tried to get back and lay back down and go back to sleep, but I just couldn't. So it's an early morning for me. But that's alright, because if I get tired, I can always go back and lay back down. No big deal. We had a heavy thunderstorm last night. Alright, and the wind was blowing like crazy, and the rain was coming down. It was pretty hefty, to say the least. But it did cool things down a little bit, because right now it's at 68 degrees outside, which I can live with that. Yeah. But unfortunately, my daughter was telling me that they're predicting weather, coming up to the weekend of 98 degrees here in North Georgia. And so it's going to be a very, very rough, hot weekend. Yeah. On Saturday, her company that she works for is having like a company picnic, and it's over at this amusement park, and she says she's not going, and she says the reason for it is because it's just going to be too hot, and it's too crowded, and it's all out in the open. There's very little shade, and so I can't blame her. I wouldn't go either. So she plans on staying home this weekend, which I can understand now, because it's going to be so hot. Yeah, we were I was in the chat on the live last night, and while we were there, we worked out the monthly events for the year 2027. So it's going to be, we got that all figured out, and I wrote it all down so that way I don't forget. And so that's a good thing. So we got that done. Yeah, everybody was contributing as to, well, let's do this, and let's do that, and how about this, or how about that? And so it was it was interesting. So we all got contributed and whatnot, and put our own 2 cents worth in there, and we got it all figured out. So, and then so anyhow, yeah, I think Star says she'll be posting that on her, I think on her Facebook page, I guess, as to what what next year's schedule is going to be. So that'd be good. That way everybody will be aware of it. Yeah, while we were sitting there working it out, I was sitting there writing it all down while I was listening. And that way I've got it in my, wrote down and in my journal or whatever. And so yeah, you'll have to go over there in a few days and check and see what we came up with. Come on now, pick up. Like I said, I've got a lot of confetti. And I'm getting low on my numbers. Let me get some more wax here. Yeah, I just got done listening to an audio book, and I do that at late at night. I listen to an audio book. Unfortunately, tonight it didn't help me to sleep much. So usually I take and I'll do an audio book and it'll help me fall asleep, but I slept for about 2 hours. Okay, because I got to bed about 4:30 or so, and finally got to sleep, and then turned around and woke back up at 6. Well, actually, it was I woke up at 5. So, and I tried to get back to sleep and I couldn't. So I finally got up. I figured, well, I'm awake anyway, so I might as well go ahead and get some of this done and see if I can get this finished today, maybe. Yeah. This area right in here is nothing but confetti. All of this is nothing but confetti. There's a little bit of color blocking, but all the rest of it is confetti. Yeah, I got a puzzle that came in yesterday from Amazon. Yeah. Maybe before I get off of here, do a short unboxing because there's not much to this particular unboxing. It's one diamond painting, a puzzle, and a t-shirt, and that's it. That's if I remember. If not, I'll have to do a separate video. Yeah, because I've got stuff that's supposed to be coming in from Temu. I've got stuff coming in from Amazon. So there's a lot of threads in this mess. And so anyway, but we're talking. I wish when I make an order it all come in at once, but it doesn't. Yeah. It has, it comes in a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, that kind of thing. Now, one thing I did do, I got a Eeyore and Friends diamond painting coming in from Amazon. It should be here on Sunday. And that is for the month of September. Yeah, September. Yeah, Eeyore and Friends. And so I'll be doing that one for next month. I found it on Amazon and I said, oh, there we go, I got one. Because I couldn't really find anything that I liked that had Eeyore in it. So, well, I finally found one and I got it. I'm having to look at this at an angle because of the glare of the light. But anyhow, we're just about done with these threes. I keep looking and I keep finding more and more that I've missed. Yeah, I've been listening here lately. I've been listening to this music, Japanese Zen music on YouTube here lately. It's very peaceful. I'm really enjoying that. I like music that's calm and peaceful. Yeah. We're almost done. I keep finding little clusters of them. Maybe 2 or 3 to get together, and then you skip a little ways, and then there'll be 2 or 3 more. So I'm hoping you can see me all right, because I bet you're pretty far distant from my work here. But that's alright. There you go. Yeah, I'm just about out of these discolored drills. Just about out. I'm hoping I have enough to finish this without having to dig into my extra drills. Which there's no guarantees that I've got this color. There should be a couple more out here. Alright, I think I got them all. Look, found another one. See, 4, 5s, 2s. Okay, I think we got them. If we don't, we'll have to come back and fill it in if I missed any. Whew. Starting to wonder if I was ever going to get done with that one. Telling you. Alright, let's see. Alrighty, let's see what we want to work on. Let's get letter C. How about that? Number 23. Yeah, these are like a purple color. Let's see. Probably bring you in a little bit. There we go. Because I'm working on this purple rose right there, so. Yeah, I brought you in a little bit closer. You can see what I'm doing. Yeah, but I ordered this 300-piece puzzle and it came in yesterday, and it's really cute. Yeah. I don't like going over, 3 to 500 is about as big as I want to go because of the limited amount of space that I have in this room. And so come on now. Found a 3 that I missed. That's alright. We'll come back and get it here in a minute. Oh, come on. Yeah, I did some cross stitch too today. I worked on this one, I call it the Silver Tree, and I also worked on the little teddy bear. Yeah, I worked on him for a little bit as well. And then day 4, I worked on Colorful Town. These are all cross stitches. So I have done a little bit of cross stitching here. So, yeah, I'm one of these ones I do a little bit of everything, just about. Yeah. There we go, there. Is that it? Yes, that's it. There. This one right there. I dropped a couple of them. I'm not supposed to be there. Yeah, Regina, she was having a really major migraine tonight, and she was on the line for a little while, but then she went and laid down. It was just, she had to go rest. So I am glad that I don't have migraines very often. Now when I get them, they're usually pretty good ones, but luckily I don't get them very often. You know. I know DJ, she says that when the weather changes and it's going to have storms or whatever, she gets migraines. It's causes by the barometer, the change in pressure or whatever. And so she gets them all like that. Feel for her, I tell you what. Migraines are not fun at all. Not even a little. Yeah, when I get a migraine, it's usually a doozy. And it puts me down for 2 or 3 days. Yeah. I can't hardly function. I can't hardly see straight. They're so bad. That's why I'm glad I don't get them very often. Because they, it almost incapacitates me just about. Only thing I can do is hide out in a dark room and wait, and basically just wait it out. It's about all you can do. Sorry, didn't mean to bump you. And so I think I got them all. Looks like it. Next one is the Z's. But like I said, this area right in here is just nothing but confetti. Let's get number 7. What's this one? But as you can see, I'm getting low on my drills here. So this should have enough to finish this. At least I hope so anyway. Yeah, I went to let Frankie in last night. It was thundering and lightning and pouring down like a monsoon, right? And I finally got her to come in, but I'm telling you, she definitely did not like all that rain, that's for sure. And then when she got in the house, she came in the door, she looked back at me like, and started meowing at me like it was my fault that it was raining. I said, hey, it's not my fault. You're the one that went outside. And so anyway, she does that. She's very vocal. You know, her sister is entirely different. She's very quiet. But Frankie, she is very opinionated. Yeah. She takes and fusses at you and talks to you. And, you know, if something doesn't go right, it's all your fault, and she'll blame you for it. So, I just tell her, hey, I'm not the one that went outside in the rain. I told you it was going to rain. But, oh, did you listen to me? Oh, no. But anyway. Like I said, she is very, very entertaining. Yeah, I got this diamond painting that I got. It's one of these 30 by 80s, but it came in a 2-pack. And anyway, I got it from Amazon. And I set it down on the desk, and now Lily won't let me have it to show you guys. You know, she has taken over and is using it to sleep on. It's a good thing it's got a plastic wrap over it. But yeah, she's taking it over. She won't let me have it. She goes, that's mine. I'll have to get it away from her, show you guys, and put it back in its wrapper and let her have it, I guess, till I'm ready for it. Yeah, it's just flowers. Come on already. And we're getting close to that time again, shutting everything down again. It's almost at the 30-minute mark. think we got them. I'm looking for 7s. And these are all Z's that are left over. I don't see any down here. Nope. Oh, yeah, there is. There's a few right over here. And, so yeah, we're going to have to bring this to a close and see if I can get it to upload. I'm still waiting on another one that's, that I did a cross stitch, and I'm still waiting for that one to load. I don't know why I don't know why I have so much trouble getting it to load when I do. Alright, I think we got them. Yeah. Alright, that's done with the number 7s. So what we're going to do is we're going to get off here, and I'll keep working, but I want to load this up and see if I can get it to load. And maybe by tonight it'll be up and running. I don't know. No guarantees, right? Okay. Well, listen, y'all have a good one. Have a good night, a good day, and God bless you. And don't forget to love one another as Jesus loves you. And we'll see you on the next one. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.